Hey Zero here. So we got the Apple Pencil in now. I ordered a first generation Apple Pencil. I didn't have the first gen, I had the second gen for my other iPad, so I needed one of these. Plus, it comes with the adapter to hook it up to the 10th generation iPad, which is the one I have here. And so let's go ahead and unbox that so we can try it out. So this is the pencil that was first available for the older iPad Pro, and then it became compatible with the regular iPad, and then it works with this 9th gen iPad as well. There it is. Another tip for it, nice. The connector here to adapt it for the iPad 10th generation, and then also a connector here to charge it with the lightning cable, so you don't have to connect it to the iPad. If you're using it for the 9th gen, you don't have to connect it to it to have it charge. You can connect it to just a lightning cable, which is pretty nice, so that way you don't have to have it sticking into the iPad like so many people dislike. And people were questioning because of the 10th generation having USB-C instead of a lightning port. All right, so I'm getting it for my 10th gen, which I really come to like. I've been using it for some video calling for my day job, and it's so much better having the camera in the right spot on the horizontal side when you have it, in landscape mode compared to having it in portrait mode like the other iPads. So convenient, so much better. That's pretty much a big reason why I will be keeping the 10th gen iPad. And when I do my video on a full review on that one, we can go over that a little bit more. There's that. All right, Apple Pencil 1, the lightning connector on the back. So for this, it'll go in here like so, and then the other end will connect to the USB-C cable. All right, so I got the USB-C cable. Now connect one into the iPad, and I got one end that goes to the Pencil, and now the Apple Pencil will connect. Settings. Pencil. Alright, looks like we're connected. Maybe not. There we go. Where'd the cap go? Here we go. That bad boy back on, and ta-da! Apple Pencil connected. Sweet. Let's test it out on a new note. Oh, it's a really dark highlighter color on black, of course. There we go. All right, now we try some. Whoops. I have it on here. Oh, I do. Procreate. All right. Do a new artwork. We got Apple Pencil working on it. I think it looks pretty good. Everybody talks about how the second gen is better, so I'm looking forward to trying it out more and going from there. But yeah, so far I don't really mind it. Of course, I'm just now playing around with it. I haven't really used it before now. So it's going to take a while for me to kind of be able to play with that and kind of see what I think. So I'll play around that more, but yeah, that's how you pair it. You just connect it with the cable here. I'm guessing you can't use it while it's connected and charging. That's a bummer. I think this would have been a really cool way to have it have a slight advantage over the Apple Pencil 2, so you can be charging it while using it, but apparently while it's connected it's not usable. You just use that to pair it. And to charge it, if you want to charge it on the iPad, or of course you can charge it just off a charging cable, so you don't have to do it that way. And yeah, as far as latency, it's pretty good. I mean, sure, the Pencil 2 with a Pro iPad with the Pro display, 120 hertz, is a little bit less latent, but this is working better than I expected from some of the reviews, honestly. I'm liking it. I think it works way better than I thought it would. And yeah, because I haven't actually used it before today. So not a bad pencil, not a bad stylus. Apple Pencil. And again, that just makes me like the iPad 10th generation even more. This bad boy has the camera in the right spot in the horizontal landscape. It's been my iPad of choice for work, for my day job. When we have those Teams meetings, Microsoft Teams, it works great. And it still has center stage, so it still follows me around, but it's centered now. So when I'm just sitting in a meeting for 3 hours, going back and forth with team members, it works great for that. And honestly, it's becoming one of my favorite iPads just because of that, and because that's how much I still use FaceTime and other apps like that where you talking to people virtually. So out of iPads, it's the best for that, bar none, just because they put the camera in the right spot. It's very important, when you're looking at the screen and somebody actually realizes you're paying attention. Like for family, even, it wasn't that big of a deal because they understood, the camera is in a different spot, and so that's why it looks like you're not paying attention or something. But with a work meeting, it's kind of distracting when somebody is looking at the screen, but you think they're looking away, doing something on their phone or something because the camera angle, and you're like, "What are you doing? Are you paying attention?" And you're like, "Yeah, it's just iPad." So so I think it's a lot better for those meetings now. I can use this instead of my laptop. So I'm really happy about that. And you can still use it for fun things. You can still use it for some work. The A14 is no slouch. It's definitely a good chip, an upgrade from the A13, even though that one is also no slouch. But the extra RAM also helps with this for multitasking. So that's a big bonus too that not a lot of people are talking about. A lot of people are just comparing it to the Airs and the Pros, and you should be comparing it to this one, the 9th generation iPad, because that's what it's supplanting. And Apple knows this is a still great iPad. That's why it's still being sold on the Apple Store, online, and in the stores, because it's still a great iPad. You know, even in late 2022, going on to 2023, it's still a good iPad that, you know, if you're getting an iPad for the first time, it's a great one to look at if you don't have the budget for the 10th gen or above, you know. So yeah, either iPad works great. They both work with this Gen 1 pencil. Glad it came in and I got to try it out. I'm going to try it out a little bit more when I get some extra time. That's been it. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.